Hello everyone, I'm Chloe. I've been a Kpop fan since 2019. Sometimes I make grammar mistakes and I have to express myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end. So, CIX is having the comeback with Wonder You. I think Thunder came out at the start of this year or in spring. So, speaking of CIX, I was just scrolling one day through my subscription box and suddenly I see the teaser images and I thought, wow, I think fans are going to go crazy, especially by the concept photos. So I genuinely have no idea what to expect from the song NMB. I don't know if they're going full sexy vibe, but music vibe. It's more like a summery, upbeat, bubbly song. I genuinely have no idea. I say bubbly song just because of the colors that they were on those concept photos, but also wings. So maybe they're angels. Like I should have just read the comments on the concept photos. But knowing fandoms and people, for sure, a lot of them were like, so let's just jump it. Also, I don't know the names. I listen CIX since their debut. I could never learn their names just because most of the times I learn names if I watch a lot of variety shows or shows that they're doing on YouTube or people doing like compilation. But with CIX, like I never watched, even though I listen to the music and I love the group and their music, I still don't know the members. Also, I listen to many groups, learning all the names from all the groups. At this point in time, for me, it's impossible. Once upon a time, it was super easy. Now, Mission Impossible. Play. Perlululu. I was too fast. Oh. Where is this going? I like the sound for now. Sounds mysterious. Oh. That bass in the background. I wasn't expecting such a toned down chorus. A lot of CGI again. I think this is new trend in Kpop. Are they going to heaven? That instrumental from the pre-chorus in the background is that's the thumbnail. Oh no, why the? That was unnecessary. Just the abs. I suppose people are going crazy. Fans are going crazy. What? That's not like the painted. Because of the light. Also, they're super dewy, and with the light, they're making their skin very like they are painted, if that makes sense. So, technical problems. Exactly, we're almost at the end of the MV. I don't think there's anything anymore. So they're seraphims, not angels. Seraphim, it's, I think if you go to a hierarchical scale, it's almost up. More up than angels. Technically, angels is like from grade 7, they are very low in the hierarchy scale of age. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Are angels in the 4th place? And principality in the 7th place? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, song. It's not the colorful poppy feel. No, it's not the colorful and poppy sound that I thought it's going to be. But also, somehow, like I said, I have impressed that the chorus is toned down compared to the rest of the song. Like, I would expect from the chorus even more upbeat, if that makes sense. But here it's more toned down. MV-wise, I'm lost, I suppose. They go to heaven. Like, the backgrounds are looking super extra cool. And I hope everything is just CGI. But also, in K-pop right now, CGI is very big in the MVs. Like, there's a lot of groups with the MVs with a lot of CGI. And I don't know how long the trend is going to stay in K-pop. So I have no idea what the story is about. No, what's the story of the MV? What the song is about. And also, we having some of the, how to say, naked torso shots in the MV. But I was expecting, just by the teaser, to be a lot more than what we had. So I'm glad they didn't went full naked double torso for most of the MV, just here and there sometimes. But also that up shot, why? Okay, we need a shot, just ups. Like, maybe because I'm asexual, so I don't understand that of the hype behind, or like thirst traps, or just thirsting over stuff. Maybe that's why I see their abs and I'm like, nice abs, but I feel nothing. So, lyrics, what do you mean again? Because story-wise, I don't know. Did they discover that they are angels going back home, or just they're sending for a sending? So basically, the lyrics is just, I'm super into you, and that's it. I just want to be closer and closer and closer to you. But I think it sounds a tiny bit more like obsession. Like, I love you so much, but it sounds like it's starting to go into obsession territory. That's everything that I got from the lyrics. Comparing you like, oh, you're so fair, oh, your voice is the best, oh, you're like a fairy, oh, you're gorgeous. But I don't know if that person is Seraphim or they are a Seraphim and they found their Seraphim. So watch again, and now I'm going to cut the parts if I have nothing to say. So, play. Like the background and the statues, they look great. I hope it's just CGI and art. Like those type of from the start when you hear it gives you like in my brain I have an image of being lost on an island. On a lonely island, you are there. That's the feeling that I get from that instrumental. But then it goes into a more, again, this month, I don't know how many times did I say it. It reminds me of Shiny. Just because for a long time it was like the Shiny sound. But now a lot of people, a lot of groups, like it's back to have this sound. Like it reminds me of not early Shiny, but not maybe 20, like not before. It's like not after 2012, like super early, if that makes sense. And I'm all in for this sound. I love this sound. But what I wanted to say, this you normally see it something similar on the big cathedrals, like they're having the entrance full with statues. I don't think they're called statues right now. I don't have the term, but this is very, very, very adorned, if that's the correct word to use. I love it. Like the Gates to Heaven. And then changed a tiny bit. But I still love the sound. See, that's why I'm thinking Shiny, because how no, when he's singing. And also this part. See this part reminds me of Shiny, like before Buried to the Music. That makes sense. So why is them getting ready on this journey? Okay. So I'm trying to make sense of the story, because they've just randomly going to wanting to go like to this heaven. It's more like my journey towards you, as in partner. So that's randomly they go to heaven because their loved one is a seraphim. So I want to be close to you, so they go to heaven. Is that the story of the MV? Also the shots, like you're having I suppose to give this more ethereal feel, you have that, not filter, their faces, and then a part that from it, it's like distorted. I don't know. the term used in editing. Isn't the car like to heaven? Okay, normally when isn't normally when you, for using E, use 3, not 5. Oh, no, it's a 5, not the 3. Why 5 for V? The next is to heaven, from platform 2. What the next is to heaven? The next platform? I think there's a word missing there, or a sign. The next something is to heaven, from platform 2. Like something is missing there. L'acqua mai non es l'acqua chi mai non more, no, something water, something that's not ever mai. It's never ja, it's already, right? There was water representing by the rain, right? And them on the boat, but it's in the sky. So they went to heaven through the water? Like this looks more like it's like the door to heaven. But also looks like some place that you will be judged. And immediately abs. Here, it doesn't look like this more painting. It looks like they are painted, but I think it's the light that makes everything look like they are painted. How the light and the shadows. See? It looks like there are some paintings. Also this dewiness. Like this dewiness and the lighting, it's, last year, there was a trend that started, I think it was Pat McGrath for some runaway show where they had that porcelain skin, and a lot of people tried to recreate. And they don't make that here, because I think it's impossible for singing. The technique that I used, you can move your face. So it's not that technique used here, but I think since they're dewy and how the light is going, it gives that impression. Like the porcelain skin. A lot of people have tried to recreate that porcelain skin. I don't know for what was. I like the song. I suppose I need to listen to a few more times to get used, because I don't know, sometimes for the chorus maybe I expected something more, like I said, upbeat, and I don't know why. I think it goes well with the songs. My expectation was more a bit for the chorus, but again, I really like the song. I need to listen more to get used to it. Also, like I said, it sounds, at first it had like a mysterious vibe, and like they're, I don't know why I have that imagine of lonely, them being on an island, like castaway. And but also it looks like a very relaxed journey. Like the song sounds like a very relaxed journey. Like when they are singing the chorus, it's like a trip, and just stay there and do nothing and just enjoy the ride, if that makes sense. I'm going to listen the rest of the songs on my own. So I think that's it. Again, why the shots of the torsos, especially the abs? Why? Fan service? Again, I personally never understood this type of shots. Sometimes yes, sometimes I don't understand. But it's just me. So I think that's it. If anyone watching, then thank you very much, and bye bye.